Golly, that's distracting me.
Hello, San Antonio. Melissa Franklin here.
This is Bill Martinez.
And
Mozzie MT.
yes, we're here at Scuzzi's on 4035 North, Loop 1604. Scuzzi's Italian restaurant. We have Mozzie. Hi, Mozzie.
Hello, how are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
How's your
Awesome.
new year?
It's been very good so far.
Yeah,
How about you
Awesome.
guys?
It's been good.
it's been good. Got some new goals. Excited for the new year. Things like that. This is a beautiful restaurant. This is my first time here. I know this isn't your first time here. This is my first time here. Beautiful restaurant.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, nice ambiance. I think that's how you say it. But great place. Great place. I don't know if you want to ask a question real quick.
It's a great place to bring your date. This is a very romantic. The food is excellent. The Italian food is my favorite. Is the chicken piccata. I always order that every time I come to Scuzzi's. A lot of my friends been here, San Antonio. This is a local business owner. So
That's right. Local restaurant. That's
local
right.
restaurant.
Ain't that right?
That's right.
How long have you been in business?
We opened this location in December 5th of 2008, but the
2000.
project took place in 2007.
Okay, so y'all been open for a while then.
Yes.
Okay. 15 years close. Close, yeah. Close to 15 years probably. Wow, that's great. Have you always been at this location?
No, Scuzzi started in Bernie first,
Oh, okay.
and then from Bernie went down to Alamo Heights, and then from Alamo Heights we came over here, and at one point we had another location in Leona Springs as well, but we sold that one last year in January.
Okay, I was gonna say because I'm familiar with, the name of the restaurant, and I was like, I didn't know there was a location out here, but Alamo Heights. I used to drive through Alamo Heights a lot, so that explains why it's familiar.
And
Okay.
I've been part of Scuzzi since 2003, but Scuzzi was there before
Okay.
I joined the group.
Oh, okay. Wow. Very cool. So you guys got anything going on for Valentine's Day? Anything particular or?
Well, we start taking reservations already,
Okay.
and we're gonna do a 3-course meal for Valentine's. Something in the line of salad, entree, dessert. But also, if they want to do a regular menu, we're gonna allow the customer to do so.
Oh, okay. What kind of desserts do y'all have?
Well, we have a lot of different type of dessert.
Oh, is that
but,
right?
If you're asking on Valentine's menu, it's going to be tiramisu, New York style cheesecake, and limoncello mascarpone.
Wow. Sounds delicious.
The
Man.
tiramisu is awesome here. It's amazing. Yes.
Wow, very cool. Very cool. So what are your hours if somebody wanted to come to your restaurant and stop by?
Well, we are open 7 days a week,
Okay.
and we actually open 365 days out of the year.
Even
We're
on
very close.
Christmas.
Christmas,
Wow.
New Year's, Thanksgiving, every day. Those days are our busiest.
I thought only Chinese restaurant and Thai restaurants were open on Christmas, but now that I know that this place is open on Christmas.
We'll be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
for
come on
Thanksgiving too.
Christmas. Thanksgiving too?
Oh, but yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Do y'all serve turkey on Thanksgiving?
No, we actually don't do it. We normally do a custom menu or set menu. But again, we also have the regular menu available because there is a lot of Italian dishes that the traditional and people like to consume. So we don't close that off completely. Plates like linguine pescatori that people love, carbonara, primavera. So if the customers come and want to do that, we just say yes. We are a yes restaurant.
Or a yes restaurant. So what got you into Italian food?
Well, I lived in Italy. I lived in Naples.
Wow, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Actually, yeah, I went to school there.
Oh, okay.
For 9 months, and I had to keep a job, so I was working in a restaurant.
Okay. So do you try to? So you're obviously very familiar with Italian restaurant from Italy, correct? Wow. So is it similar here to that, or is it just a little different?
Not really, because there is a lot of dishes that they don't exist over there.
Oh, okay.
Like for example, fettuccine alfredo,
That doesn't exist over
No.
there, huh?
Caesar salad, no.
All right.
Then I'll tell you a story that the Caesar dressing and Alfredo sauce, it comes from Mexico, not Italy.
Oh,
Oh.
no kidding. Okay. So y'all serve Mexican food here then?
Maybe.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Wow, that's good
Yeah,
to know.
there is a story behind it. It's the couple of times when the leaders of the army from Italy was passing through Mexico. It was requested to be food prepared for them. And so in Italy, the only white sauce they use is a bechamel that they make the lasagna with, which is basically milk that you boil it and you slowly add a little bit of flour to it to thicken it. And so they created that dish for the leader of the army, and his name was Alfredo.
Oh,
So that
okay.
sauce, when his name and also the Caesar dressing, it had the same story. They just created, something special for that day that the state, along.
Oh,
But
that's interesting.
mostly, we have, of course, the traditional dishes and something that the people can ask for, like vongole, which is clam in English, and a lot of people enjoy the linguine vongole with the white clam sauce, or we actually can do a red white wine clam sauce. And so we have the originals, and anything that the people ask, I can definitely get behind the kitchen, put something together for them. And of course, the guys that I have, they're very knowledgeable and they know what they're doing. So any type of request that comes off the menu, it's welcome. As long as we have the products in, we can cook.
So you do some cooking as well. It sounds like
Yeah, it's
with
my
time to time when
yeah,
needed.
the menu is my recipe,
Oh,
put together and created, and of course, in just all these past years, it had changed little by little, based off customers' request, the customers' taste. It was something not to the liking. It was too sweet or too salty, which we don't actually use direct salt. It's different type of cheeses that we use to finish the product. But we just listen and we do what the customers ask for.
What's one of the most popular dishes y'all serve here?
Well, the most popular dish that we do, it's our signature dish called shrimp Scuzzi.
Okay.
It's a Texas Gulf shrimp, lightly coated in seasoned flour with garlic and parsley and a lemon butter white wine sauce.
That sounds good.
now do you have a favorite dish?
Yes, everything on the menu.
Everything on the menu. Okay.
Do you have any children?
Yeah, I do.
Which one's your favorite?
The one that's behaving the most. No, just kidding.
My
I
favorite
see
dish
what you're
is the
saying.
one that
Though.
sells the most.
The one that
Oh,
sells
okay.
the most. Okay.
The one that's the most liked, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's interesting. Okay, so your hours. Back to your hours.
Back
I
to
think
the
I know
hours.
it. Monday through Thursday from 11 to 10. Fridays and Saturdays from 11 to 11. And Sundays from 11 to 9.
That's perfect.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I have a key for you if you want to come over from tomorrow. You're welcome.
And his address is 4035 North Loop
Loop
1604, Suite
West.
102.
Yes, it's North Loop 1604 West.
Okay. Okay.
So, is there a location that you like prefer? Because it sounds like y'all been to a few spots. And how long have y'all been at this location?
Since 2008.
Oh, geez. Okay. Wow.
Is there a favorite, another Italian restaurant that you like in San Antonio?
Not really.
You don't
No?
want to plug them,
No.
right?
I
There-
had
there is
to
a-
ask that
I'll
question.
tell you that there is a lot of good restaurants out there. A lot. There's a lot of people. They do an amazing job. And I just go to the places. The about me is you're not gonna find me in the same restaurant two times.
Oh.
Because I like to try new things. So I will definitely go to places that they open up to just try them out and support their business. But I'll definitely not go to a same place two times.
Now, when do you have the time to try out new restaurants? You're always working here.
Well, I never have time, but I do make time.
Mm.
Okay. See, he's working. He works a lot of hours. I remember you telling me that. Yes.
So you're here every day,
Pretty much.
yeah.
Even on my day off, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
You can find me in the office doing paperwork, contacting people, cold calling, and we do make a lot of reservations, especially with the party room that we have. And recently, we did a heated patio. So now our patio, it's completely heated, and we can go all the way to 90 degrees if you want to.
Oh, wow.
um, and we booked a lot of parties. So this past December, quite frankly, we had more reservation on the cover patio that we had on our
Is that
private
right?
dining. Yes,
Okay.
it's a very nice ambiance. It's completely covered all the way around. Even there's a roof. The opening is towards downtown, so you can see the view at nighttime with all the lightings. But then, of course, it stays warm as well.
Hmm. So right now we're in the party room, just and so that's what you're looking at behind us. We're in the party room. The restaurant, the rest of the restaurant is outside that door back there. It's a beautiful place though. Beautiful place, beautiful restaurant.
And then when you
Yeah.
enter, there's a full bar.
Yeah.
They, you guys have a full stock bar.
Yes.
Serve liquor, wines, and
And
beer.
So how big can you host a party?
Inside the party room, we can go all the way to 115
Oh,
comfortably, and on the covered patio, we can do up to 150.
So if someone wants to book a private party in this room, how many people can fit in this party
Maximum
room?
is 115
In this party room
in
right
this
here?
party room. Yes,
What about if they want to rent out the patio?
150.
150. Okay.
150. Yeah.
And then main dining area, party of 10.
We can take any size of party. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You guys put
And
tables
any
together,
size,
huh?
yes, any size of party, more than welcome.
I know restaurants
Separate
that
checks,
don't
no-
put
no
tables
problem,
together, you
yes.
know, but you guys put tables together. That's great.
Remember what I said at the beginning. You're a yes restaurant.
That's right.
So the customer wanted, we'll definitely do it. I know there is a lot of restaurant that you have a special request and they say no. You ask for separate checks, they say no. But as soon as you walk into the store, whatever you want to say yes.
So if it's 10:59 and I walk in here
You still get served. I have seen you before at that time.
and I want to eat,
Oh, is that right? He's telling on you.
open after.
You're gonna get the cold food though. No, just kidding.
It will be hot. At that time, I'm the one who is cooking.
Yeah.
I let my guys go because I want them to get dressed and be fresh for the next day.
Mhm.
If you come in at that time, then I'm the one who's in the kitchen.
Mm. You'd be coming that late, huh?
No.
I would believe it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes you have DJs outside the
Oh,
patio.
not anymore.
Not anymore.
No,
Okay.
that was for the short time through COVID. People had no places to go, so we mixed it up a little bit. Sometimes we brought a DJ, so just change the atmosphere, ambiance a little bit.
If someone wanted to have a private party, say for instance me, like on my birthday, would we be able to have a band out here and rent out the back?
Yes, they can bring band. They can bring their own music.
And then we can set up appetizers.
Yes, we can definitely do any type. We can go anywhere from passing out appetizers or cocktails to setting up tables as far as the buffet style goes to a full 3 to 5 course sit down dinner.
Okay.
Mm.
So what is the special again for Valentine's Day? Is it going to be all week or is it going to be just that specific day?
It's probably gonna do it the same day because I
Okay.
believe, if I'm not mistaken, Valentine's Day falls on either Tuesday or Wednesday.
It's on a Wednesday.
It's
Yeah.
Wednesday. It's a midweek. So what are we expecting this year? We'll probably definitely get busy a weekend before and a weekend after. So it's going to be in the middle of the week. But of course, on Valentine's Day, we'll be busy.
Okay. So that's when you're going to have your special just that day.
It will
Or
be that
all week.
day, and we'll probably put it out on the Friday, Saturday, a week before, and then Friday, Saturday, week after. But definitely, once we make the reservations, we make suggestions. And if they want to go with the set menu, the table will be set up with the set menu that we offer. If they just want to do a regular menu, that's not a problem. But on that day, every menu that goes out is going to be based off the set menu unless the customers ask for something else.
Okay. And what's the menu again for that day?
It's a 3-course meal, choice of salads, choice of entrees, and choice of desserts.
Okay. What are the entrees?
The entrees, well, we are starting with the choice of Caesar Garden. The entrees is going to be a choice between the beef tenderloin, 6-ounce center cut, on the bed of garlic mashed potatoes, topped with the brandy demi-glazed mushroom gorgonzola sauce. Chicken piccata, your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Shrimp Scuzzi, our signature dish. And we also offer in the vegetarian option called fettuccine primavera.
Okay.
Which is very simple. It's sauteed carrots, summer squash, and zucchini with Italian crown broccoli, with olive oil and garlic, touch of salt and pepper, and we'll play them.
Wow.
And a dessert. And
A
then a
dessert,
dessert.
it will be three different choices of between tiramisu, New York style cheesecake, and limoncello mascarpone.
Okay. And what does that special go run for?
$60 per person.
Okay. $60 per person. Not bad.
Man, you're making me hungry talking about
I know all that
food.
food.
Man,
Sounds
wow.
yummy.
Well, it's plenty of time till Valentine's. I hope to see you before then.
So everyone could either go online and book a reservation, or do you prefer
They
them
can-
call in?
They can call 210-493-8884. They can text 210-529-1771. And they can also go on Open Table and make reservation through Open Table.
Okay.
They have access on our website. They can go through our website and make reservation, or they can go directly to Open Table.
Okay.
Well, make your reservation, guys. Make your reservation.
I always recommend, especially within a special occasion, because we do different things for people, anniversary, graduations, birthdays. I always recommend for people that they make reservation ahead of time so we can make the best way possible, accommodate them and take care of them throughout.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
And since you said it's a yes restaurant, so if somebody wanted to propose or do a proposal, I'm sure
we
your
have
staff.
so many already.
Oh
oh,
wow.
I have hidden rings inside the cake,
Oh.
in the food, and appetizer, and I have done it all. But my most favorite one was this gentleman that wanted to put him inside the caprese. So we had to cut a hole through the cheese and tomatoes and stack him up tall, so the rings actually fits in the middle of it.
Oh wow.
And so it was so funny, and because the caprese comes with the basil pesto and balsamic reduction, but she didn't like balsamic reduction, and he didn't know. So we bring this appetizer out, and we put it right in front of him. She goes like, "Oh, I don't like the balsamic. Can I get another one?" And I'm looking at the guy. He's looking at me. He's like, "I know you like it. Yes, yes." And she's like, "No, I don't."
Oh.
So he grabs the knife and he cuts in between, and then you could see the ring.
Oh.
wow, that's funny.
So I'm sure there might. Well, if y'all guys want to, this is a yes restaurant. So if y'all want to,
She might say yes here.
So I say yes,
it's
yeah.
gonna be a lot of
We'll help
yeses
you.
in
Bring
February.
him in. I'll definitely help you personally myself. I have done recording of the people, and one of them was interesting as well because he called and made reservations, and he wanted to be a last table on the patio. It was very close to the closing time, and so he was like, "As soon as I come in, I'm gonna leave my phone on the front desk, and I'll leave it on the camera so you can start recording us." So we have a little note that was, left on the table. As soon as you open the menu, she will see the note that it says, "Would you marry me?" And so before we even get to it, I even went to the other side. I was about to pull the chair. The guy gets, his on his knee, and I'm like, "That's not what we planned." And I went along and I recorded. I guess he was super excited.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you've seen some pretty interesting,
Yes.
pretty
I
interesting
have
things.
stories.
Yeah.
A lot of stories.
Wow, that's interesting.
So if someone wanted to have a little orchestra or a little violin, playing while they're eating, are they welcome to do
Yeah,
that?
they can do that.
Okay.
They can do that.
Mm.
We have done so many of those. My favorite of all of them, between all the live music, it was this gentleman that was playing saxophone. It was amazing. We ended up keeping him for like 3 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a proposal that the guy hired a person. It was a solo that he was playing saxophone. He came in, and all the customers love him. After the first song, they requested for second, third, fourth. Before he knows, he was here throughout the entire rush hour through the
Wow.
restaurant just playing saxophone.
wow, this really is a yes restaurant. You guys say yes to a lot of things.
Well, in the party room, we also had mariachi before.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of quinceañera we celebrated, and a lot of different type of parties, birthday parties, and that we had that was special to people. And they asked if the mariachis are allowed. We told them yes, bring them in.
Wow.
Mariachis at an Italian restaurant.
Well, as long as they keep the same level of the sound that we have, because we do play music throughout the restaurant, and it's not taking over they are more than welcome to do that. Because we also want to maintain that calm and relaxing type of environment so you can sit down and wine and dine, enjoy yourself, and get the conversation going. And we definitely don't want to disturb anybody's having a good time with their dinner or either lunchtime to just bring something and be obnoxious loud. So when we make the reservation, we let them know it's only inside the private room or in the covered patio area, and they have to maintain the same level as far as the sound goes, and not overtaking the whole restaurant.
Okay.
Okay.
So we accommodate both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Well, I've learned a lot about this place.
And we
May have
also
to
do
try it
happy
out.
hour.
Yeah.
Happy hour from 2 to
Monday through
7.
Friday, yes. Monday through Friday, 2 to 7. We have a lot of good stuff on the happy hour, including oysters
Oh.
that we do for $1.50.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
What are some of your happy hour drinks?
We have some martinis that is on the happy hour, wine, draft beer. There's some appetizers, selected appetizers, salad, flatbreads, pizzas.
I'm sure you cater to a lot of businesses for the lunch during lunch
During
hours.
lunch, we do a lot of caterings to pharmaceutical reps.
Okay.
We normally do either individual or as a set up like a trays of the items that they're looking for, either grilled chicken, beef lasagna, any type of pastas. My favorite is this group that we cater for them is pharmaceutical reps that they do about like 4 to 5 lunches every week.
Oh.
And that we
Whoa.
do pack individually for them for the office that goes anywhere from 20 to 30 people.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
And we deliver as well.
Oh.
If they
Okay.
give us enough time, we can actually staff and deliver ourselves. And we can do the full service. We can deliver, we can stay, serve complete, and clean up and leave.
Wow. Very thorough. Very. Geez, you guys are just out there saying yes to anything, pretty much.
That's it.
That's
That's
great.
how you stay in business.
Yeah.
Don't say no, then eventually, in a matter of the time, doesn't matter how good you do, you ended up losing some customers.
That's why Mozzie's so popular because
I'm
everyone
not
knows
really
Mozzie
I try my best.
because he says yes to everything.
Well.
I have cooked Chinese food here before, and including Mexican.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it was this party that came in, and half of the party wanted to leave. They look at the menu, they're like, "Oh, we want to leave," and the other half was, "Oh, we want to stay." I was like, "There's something that is not to your liking," or they're like, "No, we're just, they want to do Mexican food. They want to do some quesadillas." I said, "I'll make quesadillas for you. It's not a problem." And they didn't believe me. And so I was like, just give me, a little bit of time. It was like, "Oh, I want the spinach and cheese and chicken quesadillas." Okay. So we have all the products. They prepared, we brought them out, and they were super surprised. And they became regular customers.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, that's
And
one
there
way
was a
to win
gentleman,
somebody.
and the gentleman came and sat at the bar, and he goes like, "I was craving Chinese food, but I'll do Italian today." I said, "Well, tell me what you want." And we ended up putting it together and then serve him, and he was very surprised as well.
Wow.
It's not
Okay.
something that I do every day,
Yeah.
but on a special occasion, request,
Occasionally,
yes.
yeah. When the need arises, I
Because
suppose.
there is, as I mentioned, there is a lot of good restaurants in San Antonio that they do an amazing job in all different kind of concepts. Um, it would be selfish of me. It's like, just come over here and make everything. No, but
Mhm.
on a special occasion they ask for me. It's a yes.
So you cook
Give it a-
Italian, you're familiar with Mexican, you're familiar with Chinese. What else do you cook?
Anything. I can do French as well.
Yeah. Wow.
At the end of the day, protein is just protein. The difference between the cooking is just the ingredients as far as the spices goes.
Mm.
And you can do basil and parsley. You can do cilantro. Doesn't make any difference. So
Just that little touch,
yeah,
right?
you can do shallots and garlic and onion. Doesn't really matter. It's just as long as you know how to cook and not to overcook. And especially it's very important, like cooking shallots and onion and garlic, especially garlic, because garlic cooks super fast. Your timing, you can just put the flavor together. That's all it is.
Mm. Okay.
But you have to have a passion for it, though. Not everybody can jump.
So is your passion cooking then?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. As soon as I serve the people and I see the smile on their face, I'm foodie myself. I eat everything and anything, and so that makes me happy.
Okay. Wow. Who got you into cooking?
Who inspired you?
Yeah.
Well, I say pretty much myself on the time that I was in Italy and I was working there.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Not
So-
much cooking prior to that?
I did here and there through high school and through college. My mom, my sister, and my dad, all three amazing cooks. But of course, they cook Persian food.
Okay.
And
Do you like Persian food?
I do like Persian food.
Yeah.
Actually, I love Persian food. But I never attempt to cook myself. Only when I was by myself
Mm-hmm.
and not for anybody else. Because the way my parents and my sisters cook, it was amazing, and I was never close to them.
Oh,
So
okay.
I never put an effort to do what they did.
I see.
I just changed my ways of doing other things.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. I understand that because I don't like to cook things that my mom cooks because I'm imagining it to taste like hers, and then when it doesn't, it's like I don't want to eat this. So yeah, I understand that. Wow. But you cook Persian food.
Yes, I can.
Yeah,
I can.
yeah.
Yes,
Goodness,
I can say I'm good at it, but
that's a lot of cooking.
So how
That's
long?
great though.
Persian
mean-
food, it's completely different than all the cooking. Everything takes for hours preparation. Everything is on a slow cook. There's no way that you can put something together fast and serve it.
Is that right? Wow.
There's
Okay.
no possibility. Like even all the meats, it takes hours of hours. 'Cause I'm not sure if you ever had Persian food before. Like we make sure that the meat is completely tender and falls apart and kind of like melts in your mouth. There is nothing to chew on.
I guess something similar to that would be maybe brisket. How it takes.
Yes,
What
kinda
I mean,
close to it. Yes,
preparation-wise.
preparation-wise,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It takes a lot of steps and a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you lived in San Antonio?
Since 2003,
So did you learn some Spanish? Speak Spanish?
poquito.
Poquito.
So you came straight from Italy over here?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Well, you picked the right place because Scuzzi's been open since 2008.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is home now.
This is home.
This is home. I came over here in 2003, and it's been 21 years.
Mm. So when you started working at Scuzzi's, right? Or no? Okay.
When I came to San Antonio, my first restaurant job was at Salsalitos on Nacogdoches.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that's at. Okay.
Were you a waiter or chef or
No, neither.
Cook.
No.
busboy?
Yes, I started as busboy.
Wow. And now
So-
you're a business owner.
Talk us through that journey because you started off. Now I'm really interested because you started off as a busboy in 2003, right?
Yes, and I did everything. You name it. I was a busboy. I was a dishwasher. I cooked. I made tortillas. Made tres leches. Made salsas, chips. I helped the kitchen anytime they needed. I also bartend, serves, and help with the floor. Even I worked as a host.
Mm.
So any position, you
Anything
name in
and
a
everything.
restaurant, I have done it. Yes.
Okay. By then, did you know that you wanted to own a restaurant?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember I had the GM and I asked him that, hey, help me through it. And I want to open my restaurant one day. And he laughed.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And that actually motivated more
I'm
and pushed me more. I was like, you laugh at me? No, wait and see.
going to show you.
Wait and see. Yeah. So okay. So you did everything that needed to be done, whatever you could do at that Mexican restaurant. And then where did you go from there?
I also worked at Formosa Garden.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And it was the same company back then. I'm not sure if they're the same or not. But to my knowledge, they sold Formosa Garden and has new owners. And I also worked at Mencius.
What did you do for Formosa Garden? Kind of the same, like what
Yeah,
you
pretty
did at the
much.
other restaurant?
Anything they want me to fill in, I did.
Menzies, the same thing.
Mencius, I was mainly on the floor and I served.
Okay, so after that, then what happened?
Well, I always had like 2 to 3 jobs.
Okay.
So from Sausalito and Nacogdoches, we opened Sausalito and Bandera, and I moved to that location. And then from Sausalito and Bandera, I actually worked at Asanar downtown.
At where?
Asanar,
Arsenal, yeah.
it's on
Okay.
Houston Street underneath of Hotel Valencia.
Okay. Were you doing everything you could do there, or
I did
you have
everything
more of
like,
a management job, or what
I
exactly?
I always help with the managers on the floor. I didn't want the responsibility as much,
Mhm.
but I was definitely a to-go person for the managers. If they needed anything, I'll be the first person to know, and I will help them the best way possible. Especially parties was my favorite. Like I enjoy being busy and like going under pressure and getting hectic, and
Mhm.
I just enjoy
You
that.
like that pressure.
Yes, as soon as it comes in, it's just like you can see the smile on my face.
It's like a rush.
Yes, I was like, let's go.
Now, let me ask you this. This might be too personal. You could say, none of your business or whatever. So when you were
None
working
of
all
your
these
business.
jobs,
Just kidding.
hey,
Well, you give me the option.
when you were working all these jobs, were you saving up to?
Yes.
Okay. Were you saving up to open up your
Yes.
own restaurant? Wow. Okay. So that's why you were working so much, so you could save up
Yes.
faster. So then okay. So you leave these three jobs. You're working for Mosa. You work at Mencia's. Then what did you say you worked?
Arsenal?
Also nice.
Okay.
Well, Formosa Garden and Sausalito was at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did Mencius and Asanar at the same time. And then when I left downtown, I went to Papa Nachos.
Okay.
But it was already in the process of, I was Papa Nachos 2007, and we were already in the process of, getting Scuzzi's opened up and going.
So were you in a management position before Scuzzi's, or before you got involved with Scuzzi's,
Um,
or?
Yes, I was, but I never took a role as a GM. Like, I helped out again, like anywhere possible. Even at Papa Nachos, I ran the floor. Hostess stand needed help, bar needed help, jump behind the bar.
Mhm.
Kitchen needed help, jump behind the kitchen, and start cooking with the guys. So I did pretty much anything that I could possibly put my hands on. I don't like to stand around and do nothing.
Mhm.
So in the restaurant business, not every position is going to be busy at the same time.
Yeah,
So
sure.
you have people coming through the rush hour. The hostess stand area is going to be busy by sitting the people. And as soon as everybody's sat, all the servers going to be busy, start taking care of the customers. And by the time all the orders are in the kitchen, is going to get busy. So then the line gets busy. They start cooking, and then now they're expediting the food. Now the food run is going to stay busy.
Mhm.
So it's just basically like how you go up the stairs. It goes step by step.
Okay.
So I always put myself in the middle of, what was going on. That was the busiest part.
Where all the action was.
Yes.
So, okay.
So I could take care of it and then go to the next step, see, what we can do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I've been here on a weekend. It's really busy. And Mozzie's doing everything. He serves, he does the busing, he does everything that, like he said, he worked as in his past restaurants. He does everything here, but he's the owner. You would think that an owner would just sit back and relax and just kind of oversee everyone and manage, but he does everything.
Mm.
I like to be hands-on. And again, as I mentioned earlier, I like to, when I touch the table and ask the customers about the experience and how's everything tasting. When they tell me everything is great, it just puts a smile on my face.
When do you sleep?
At night, sometimes.
So you don't come from a restaurant background as far as your family owning a restaurant, or
No,
do you? No.
no.
Okay. Okay.
Has your family been here to your restaurant? Have they traveled?
And my dad and my youngest sister, they have. Actually, my youngest sister used to work for me.
Okay.
No family works for you now?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if there's anything else you want to add on the podcast, or.
You guys ask away, I give you an answer.
Remember, this is a yes restaurant.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Do you have any other questions, or?
Let's think. Let me think. Oh, you had mentioned something about earlier about you were gonna have something, a new
Are you
dish,
talking about the restaurant week?
restaurant week.
Okay, yes. We are doing restaurant week January 15th to January 27th.
Okay.
It's going to be 13 days that it starts on Monday. It's actually on Martin Luther King Day.
Okay. So this Monday.
Yes, this upcoming Monday, that goes all the way to the 27th. We are doing 3-course meal lunch, 3-course meal dinner.
Okay.
3-course lunch is going to be $20 per
Okay.
person, and 3-course dinner is going to be 35. And I see, you guys' faces kind of like,
We're coming.
yeah, interested about the prices that I said. So I set up the lowest possible that I could for this time of the restaurant week coming around, to make it more affordable for people to come out and try our food out. We normally go with the 3-course of 55 because the dishes that we are serving at the dinner time, we have the 6-ounce beef tenderloin on the menu. That by itself on the menu, it's more than $35. But we are doing a 3-course, and we are actually doing an appetizer starter. We given a choice of between a super salad and an entree.
Okay.
That will be for lunch and for dinner.
Wow. That's
fits into the 27th, you said?
Yes, 15 to the 27. $20 for lunch, 35 for dinner.
that's pretty good. That's
And
really
we're gonna
good
do
deal.
wine pairing. That is gonna be actually a surprise.
It's a
For the
surprise.
customers, yes, because we put the food menu out, but we haven't put wine pairing out yet. So
Oh,
it's something when the customers come in, and every course that we serve, we're gonna offer some of our Italian wines that we have on the list.
wow.
Okay. Wow.
You have to come check it out,
Yeah, I
Bill.
have to check it out. That's for the first timers, right? Pretty much that.
Well, you get to enjoy yourself at 3-course meal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can call any place that serve a 3-course meal at $20 a person.
I don't think so. Nothing comes to mind. Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, if you weren't convinced already, that should convince you to stop by this place. Convince me. So,
It's
And it's
$20.
also, a good cause. It's a good cause. It's giving back to the community, and working with the people. And sometimes you got to show your customers that you appreciate them. It's not always about the money.
you said that's restaurant week, right?
Yes.
So, is that what that week represents? A time to show your
Uh,
appreciation to the customers,
Pretty
or
much,
what
and the
exactly?
restaurant weeks is 2 times a year.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
not familiar with it, so if you can, educate
we
me
have
about it.
the spring restaurant week, and then we also have winter.
Okay.
So it's pretty much happening every 6 months. And you have it in August, if I'm not mistaken. You have it in January every year.
Mm.
And then there's a lot of restaurants that they participate, and we actually give back to the culinary. Part of the menu that we're serving, it's a donation that we give back to the culinary and culinary school.
Oh, okay.
Something to just give back to the community and just be part of it, and show appreciation to everybody, pretty much as of course we can.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I didn't know about that. It's interesting.
Well, it's always a our local San Antonians to support our local restaurant owners and our
Absolutely.
local restaurants here in San Antonio. And everybody should show up for restaurant week. Sounds like a great deal. $20 is pretty. It's pretty for
$20 for
3
lunch, 35 for dinner, right?
Yes,
Yes.
and the lunch we are serving Monday through Friday, 11 to 3 p.m.
Okay, 11 and 3, and then the dinner starts
Dinners
at.
start at 3
Okay.
every day, and on weekends and Saturday and Sunday, the full menu is available.
Okay, so this is just a Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday for the lunch, yes. And then we have the other menu that is $35 per person, all day Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
And at night, weekdays will be after 3 p.m.
All right.
So everyone
Yeah.
should call or go online and make reservations. It's a great deal.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Really do
problem.
appreciate your time and everything.
Appreciate you. And if people wanted to sign in, they can go to our website. As soon as you log into Scuzzi's ItalianRestaurant.com, there's a pop-up comes up that asks for your information, first name and last name and email, and they can subscribe to our email blast that we send out.
Okay.
As far as emails going out for a special occasion like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. I know graduation is around the corner. And we do have a lot of graduation parties on site and off site. And they can get some information online. All our menu and banquet packages are available, or they can reach out to ScuzziItalianRestaurant.com and leave their request or whatever questions that they have, and I'll respond to their email.
Sounds good.
Sounds
All right.
great. Thank you.
Well,
so
thank
much.
you, Mozzie.
Thank you very
We're-
much.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys coming out and creating some times so we can talk, and
Mhm.
having people to listen so they can know
Yeah.
some about the Scuzzi.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much for listening and watching the podcast. We appreciate it. And so that's it, right?
Yeah, that's a good night, San
That's it.
Antonio.
Have a good night, guys. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye bye.